Morning guys, welcome to day 46 of 100 days meditation. I want to jump right into the meditation bicycle as we continue. Today we're going to look at self-assessment drills to track your progress. So healthy checkpoints. Anytime you want to build a skill, it's always good to try to measure the progress or have a system of measure to track progress. And a lot of people are big on this. For me, I'm not really too keen on tracking progress too much. Like I don't know, I try to feel it in the body, right? And then when some people, so I'm speaking in like training terms, when some people are like, oh, okay, you've improved, or this has gotten better, or you're faster, or you're sharper, that's a testament to the training. And so I'm of the school to let those sort of checkpoints and the measures of progress come externally to an extent, but internally as well. So what do I mean by internally? How do you track your progress in terms of meditation? Well, how do you know when you're in the semi-sleep state? And how cut, clear, dry is that semi-sleep state? Because that's also a progression. And there's also varying degrees of the semi-sleep state. Right? So this is something that has to be cultivated, and this is part of that language of feeling that you have in yourself. And you're only going to get better at, one, getting into the semi-sleep state, two, knowing what it feels like, and then three, getting the confidence to know if and when you are there, and then also how to get there, right? Or how to get where you need to be, how to wake up out of the semi-sleep state, how to get into the semi-sleep state. So those are some keys, but those just come with time and practice. Nevertheless, I will give you some self-adjustment drills. These are going to be actually a couple of these are new, but I've mentioned one of these before. So there's a name for these. There's three of them. Don't get lost, pedal, and coasting. Okay. So we've done don't get lost before, and this is counting 10 deep breaths. Count 10 deep breaths without losing count. What I've mentioned before was try to count your breaths. Let's see. Pedal. Count the number of breaths in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Try to count your number of breaths. What you're going to try to do is reduce that number. The lower that number is, the longer that your inhalations and exhalations are, which is where you want to be. You want to breathe slowly, deeply. And the last one is coasting. Count the minutes to a self-induced relaxed state. So count the time that it takes you to get into that semi-sleep state so that you can coast, right? So the faster that you drop into the semi-sleep state, the easier it'll be for you to go into that coasting semi-sleep zone and meditation state. Okay, let's do one of these today. We're not going to do 3 minutes because I need to get a timer, but this is what we'll do. We'll combine 1 and 2. So what I'd like you to do is get to a point where you have your breathing pace, and when you feel comfortable, we'll count 10 breaths. But I want you to try to make them as long and as slender as you can. Okay, let's go right in. And even though we're talking about breathing, you still want to have some mind on the posture. Release unnecessary tension. So just to remind you, try to get your breaths deep from the abdomen, long, slender, almost to that subtle no breathing state. And then I want you to just to try to count to 10. And we're counting 10 breathing cycles. 1 inhalation and 1 exhalation equals a breathing cycle. I made it to 10. I hope you guys also made it to 10. And, there's a couple of questions you can ask. So sometimes you have to have a resetting breath cycle. And a resetting breath cycle is kind of like a sigh. So if you're trying to regulate your breath, make them long and slender, you're going to have to reset to go back into your rhythm. And so I also talk about this in the meditation bicycle as well. When you're regulating, this is like coasting, and then sometimes you have to reset just to clear the lungs so that it won't get tense. This is kind of like your pedal. So you pedal so you can go coast again. Pedal, reset, so you can keep coasting. Okay? So something to think about. And then when you're counting as well, you could say, well, the resetting breaths is not really a breath that I want to count. I want to count those long, deep, slender breath cycles. Those are the ones I want to count. So you could do that as well. It takes a little bit more of concentration to differentiate, which breath cycles are which, and to remember the count. So it's a good direction to go into. It kind of takes you away into the meditation, but it's a good drill, right? It's a good drill to practice. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoy that, play around with that, let me know how that goes. And I think that's it. Day 47 is coming up, and day 50, I really want to do my 108 bows for day 50, and I might have to do a live Periscope video for that and then upload it to YouTube. So I might do that. If you're interested in doing that with me, maybe you can get Periscope as well. I don't know if you could, I'd have to look into it, how you could access Periscope and hang out with me live. Maybe we do a Facebook Live. Maybe we could do that. I'm not sure if it will, the feed might cut out because it takes like 20-30 minutes for the bows. Okay, well, in any case, we will keep moving. Day 47 tomorrow. You guys have a good day. Talk to you soon.